Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a whole year full of empties. So I have this basket here full with all the products that I've used during this year. This is part of my 2023 recap series where I go through everything that I've tried and tested during the year and tell you my thoughts. So what is worth it and what is definitely to avoid. You will find in the description down below a playlist of all the previous episodes, so definitely check the description and also stay tuned for more episodes to come. And without further ado, let's start. So I will go through these empties according to my skincare routine, so starting with cleanser and ending with sunscreen. So the first thing is my cleansing balm, and I actually finished a lot. Almost, because I am testing a lot of cleansing balm in preparation for a video where I do a buying guide on cleansing balms. So I kind of kept just a very small amount in every jar that I've used just to show you the consistency while filming the video. Now, the only one and the exception for this is Clinique takes the day off, because I used it up before thinking about filming that video. This is a cult favorite, a very old product that works. Is it my favorite one? Absolutely not. There are definitely better cleansers on the market and also in some cases cheaper, but it definitely works. Then let's go to cleansers, and my favorite cleansers come from CeraVe. CeraVe is my favorite. It has always been, and I think it will always be. The one that I use the most is the SA cleanser. This one has salicylic acid in it, and it's definitely perfect for me as I have acne prone skin, and also because my skin became oily for some reason this year. So this is perfect, especially for summer. I use it daily, morning and evening. It says that it is suitable also for dry skin, and I have to say, maybe if you are very dry, avoid this cleanser, but for normal oily combination skin, definitely a great cleanser. As you can see, I have already 2 bottles finished of this cleanser. The second cleanser is the one that I use during winter, especially in the morning, or when I feel like my skin is a little bit dry or dehydrated. I use this one. The thing that you should always keep in mind when using any kind of skincare is to listen to your skin, how it feels, what do you need. Don't have like a very strict routine. That will be my advice for you. So this one, the hydrating detergent from CeraVe, I use during winter in the morning, and also sometimes morning and evening depending on how my skin feels, but usually the case is that I use this one for the morning during winter. Let's move to actives, and as you can see, I have a lot. Actually, I have quite a simple routine, and I use the same over and over. It just works for me. I do use different products from the same category to test which one is the best, but usually my skincare routine when it comes to actives consists of azelaic acid, retinol, alpha-arbutin, and peptides. Sometimes I also use niacinamide, but since it's now an ingredient that is in every single almost skincare product, I do not use it just because it's one of the ingredients that can be quite irritating when it's overly used or in huge doses. When it comes to retinol, I didn't finish yet the one that I have. It's from the Inky List in collaboration with Hiram. I enjoy it, but it's not my favorite. It's almost finished. I talked about it in my most used product. When it comes to alpha-arbutin, my go-to is the Ordinary, but this year I tried the one from the Inky List, and I did the mistake to buy 2, and was big mistake. This is one of the seldom cases where I say go for the Ordinary and not the Inky List. It has this very strange, you can see from the cap, brown consistency. It's not cosmetically elegant, and I also didn't feel like it did much. Now, if you are curious, alpha arbutin is an ingredient that I use to fade dark spots. So it's good for hyperpigmentation. Then we have my peptides, and The Ordinary makes the best in my opinion. And since I discovered the one with copper peptide, it became a holy grail. This product I highly recommend. It just plumps your face, makes it radiant, youthful. It is an amazing serum. It is on the pricey side when we talk about The Ordinary, but it is worth it. I am currently using the one from Biosense, which I got in my advent calendar. I didn't finish that yet, but when I finish the one from Biosense, I am returning to The Ordinary. This is the best thing you can do for your skin, trust me. I use it morning and evening. So I have two of this gorgeous peptide serum, and I have one peptide serum from The Ordinary, the original one, which came out before this one, the Buffett one. I used it up, it's fine, but compared with the one that has copper in it, no, not returning to that one. And I also used one of The Ordinary niacinamide. Now, I've talked about this also last year. I do prefer the one from the Inkey list, but I had this as a backup bottle and I wanted to finish it. Do not use a lot of this one, just one drop, and I even sometimes dilute it with my moisturizer if it doesn't contain any niacinamide, because actually 10% is too much. You only need 2% of niacinamide. Sometimes it's not always the case that if you use something in high dosage, it will be effective. It can be quite irritating, and this is the case with this. The one from the Inkey list is more cosmetically elegant and spreads. This one is a little bit, tacky, doesn't work very well under makeup. And then I have my favorite exfoliating serum or acid, and it is from The Ordinary azelaic acid. I am currently using the one from the Inkey list, and I have to say I really like it, but I didn't use it enough to say which one I prefer from the two. This one I finished already 3 of them. It's my favorite. It is perfect. If you have rosacea, you will know that you cannot use a lot of very irritating ingredients like acids. It will make your rosacea worse. This actually tones down my rosacea. I swear by azelaic acid, it's perfect if you want an exfoliating acid that will not trigger your rosacea, then definitely go with this. The Ordinary one or the one from the Inkey list, both are really good. Now, while I am searching, I realized that I did try a cleanser from Emma Hardy. It's just like this travel size. It was in a kit where there is also their cleansing balm and the moisturizer, and I have to say I did not enjoy this one. Absolutely not worth it and not worth the price tag. Moving on, moisturizer. Of course, you all know my favorite moisturizer is the one from CeraVe. This is the best. Affordable, does the job. My skin love it. It is not irritating, it doesn't have any fragrance. It is the perfect moisturizer. A little bit too heavy for summer if you don't have dry skin. But if you use it, don't use a big amount. It will work also for summer. It has ceramides in it, and ceramides again is one of the things that I always look for. I look for peptides and ceramides in my skincare routine always. So this is just perfection, especially if you are on a budget. This year I tried to spice up a little bit my moisturizer and tried a lot of stuff. So I tried this one, the Rosalaic UV Rich from La Roche-Posay. My favorite, and I don't know where it went. I am certain I finished 2 at least from the Cicaplast from La Roche-Posay. One is in the gel format and another one is in the regular cream. These are wonderful, especially if you have very dry skin, if you suffer from dehydrated, or if you have problems with your skin during winter. I highly recommend La Roche-Posay, the one in cream. But when you go to sleep, just put a thick layer of that and it works beautifully. It is wonderful. It has B5, which is another ingredient that I really love. So since I have this very great experience with La Roche-Posay moisturizers, I thought about maybe trying this one, but I have to say, I'm not loving it. I bought it mainly because it says anti-redness moisturizer, and it could be because that's just a slight hint of green. I don't know if you can no, you can't see it on camera. It has a very slight hint of green in it, but I didn't notice that it particularly helped with my redness. It's not bad, but I definitely prefer the Cicaplast to this one. So I don't think that I'm going to repurchase this. During summer, I do not use regularly a moisturizer because I have oily skin, as I said, or I became oily. So I don't feel like my skin needs it. So when it's very hot, I don't use any moisturizer. After my serum, I go immediately with my sunscreen, especially if it is a hydrating one. But I tried this year a gel cream moisturizer, and gel creams tend to be lighter, better for oily skin, and also perfect for summer. This year I tried one from Bioma, and it's not because I've heard anyone talk about it, but because I got it in my Cult Beauty Advent Calendar again. There's a little bit left, so you can see it has this gel consistency and it is hydrating, it is light. It's a good moisturizer, nothing wrong about it. And the ingredient list actually is quite nice. You have ceramides, you have niacinamide, you have green tea, all ingredients that I absolutely love. I didn't feel like my skin was calling for it, which is the case, for example, with the CeraVe moisturizer or the one from La Roche-Posay, where I really feel like sometimes my skin needs it. But it's a good moisturizer. I may repurchase it, maybe for summer next year, especially that Bioma is quite affordable. Tell me in the comments down below if you have any very light consistency moisturizer that is suitable for oily skin for summertime. Please tell me in the comments below if you have any suggestion for me. Thank you very much. In the days after I do my retinol or I do my exfoliating acid, the next day I usually focus on nourishing my skin. So I tried this year's Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Mask from Cosrx. Cosrx is a brand that I really like. It was okay. It was nice. I didn't feel like I enjoyed it more than others. It is enriched with rice extract, which is a great ingredient, but I have to say I didn't notice a big difference after using it, and I didn't feel like my skin was craving it, which is the case of a lot of products that I have mentioned before. Now let's get to sunscreen, and this is the product that I mostly use because you have to reapply it during the day, and I've tested so many this year, a lot. This is just an example. Look at that. So let's start with the flops because these were absolutely disgusting. The Biosense, oh my God, Squalene plus Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen. It is absolutely disgusting. It is tacky. It sits on my skin, felt it the whole day, and I didn't feel like the Squalene did something for me, so I would not recommend this product at all. The same goes for La Roche-Posay, the Antelius UV Mune 450 plus. Oh my God, this is the tinted one. This is so bad. really, really bad. I do not know why people recommend this one. Again, suffocated my skin. It was sitting on my skin, and because it was tinted, it went all over my clothes. It's just no, no, no. There is so many great sunscreens. You don't need this one. One that is very, very hyped is the Unseen sunscreen from Supergoop. Guys, this is like a silicone, like a primer sunscreen. It is perfect if you use it once. So you use it in the morning or you use it under makeup. Yes, perfect for that. But it suffocates me. If I reapply it, I feel like my skin is not breathing, especially during summer. I hate this feeling. So it's one of these sunscreens that I would recommend under makeup. I have also the glowy one, which I didn't finish yet. I talked about it in my most used product. Perfect under makeup on its own. It's absolutely awful. This one you can wear, but it's just a feeling that it leaves on my skin. I did not like it. I may repurchase it just for wearing under makeup, but to use it on a daily basis, to reapply, oh my God, I just hated it for that. One that I used a lot because I have also used it last year and I enjoyed it, I have to say. But again, comparison with a lot of especially Korean sunscreens, it did not, compete with them. With those is from Rock. This is, oh my God, it's French. Soleil Protect SPF 50. This is the unscented one. It is very cheer. It's enjoyable. It's okay. It's not bad. But again, compared with Korean sunscreen, it just cannot compete. But if for any reason I finished my sunscreen, cannot find any Korean sunscreen for some reason, this one is the one that I am going to go to, because although it's not like a cheap sunscreen, but it's not overly pricey. Speaking about overly pricey sunscreens, but I love it, I have to say, is the Paula's Choice. Paula's Choice is one of these brands that I find are really, really worth your money. This sunscreen is the Skin Restoring Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 50. This one I usually use during winter. I already bought another two for this winter. It is moisturizing. Your skin will have almost like baby skin. It's just something else. It's cosmetically elegant. It is moisturizing. It's perfection. Now, I do not use this one to reapply. Sometimes, yes, when I feel like my skin is dry, I will use this one to reapply. But after moisturizer, during winter, I go for this one. In shoulder months, sometimes I use this one instead of moisturizer in the morning. And then for reapplying, I use any of my other sunscreens. So, although very, very pricey, but it's just worth it. I don't know what to tell you. Another one that I finished from Paula's Choice, and I think I have thrown it away by mistake, is the Youth Extending something. I will leave a picture and the name here. This one is the one that I go to during autumn and spring, and also during summer when I am not using a moisturizer. I go with this one as a sunscreen and moisturizer together. Love this one. It is fluid. It's not as creamy as the previous one, and it is so light and perfect, just perfection. I think I will always repurchase these two sunscreens. Last one that I have here is from Garnier. This is Ambre Soleil Invisible Serum Super UV. I got it because mainly I wanted something a little bit affordable, because honestly these are very pricey, as you can see, and it was okay. It was light, but I didn't enjoy it much. Now I have more than 3 maybe, yeah, 4 or 5 sunscreens currently that I am still using. Most of them are Korean sunscreens, and let me tell you, oh my God, these are something else completely. I am going to do again a video on the best sunscreen, where I go through a lot of sunscreens. So if you are curious about my experience with Korean sunscreen, then stay tuned for that video. Now let's move to body. And when it comes to body cream, I use anything actually. Mostly I use the CeraVe cream. This is why I have this big tub, so I can use it also on my body. I used this year and I enjoyed it. It's a Hydro Boost from Neutrogena. It was okay. It has almost this gel consistency, so it's lighter. It's a good one, but yeah, not mind-blowing. Another body cream that is just in a travel size that I tried is from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Coco Cabana cream. Guys, I just don't get the hype of Sol de Janeiro. I have now the Bum Bum cream. It's fine. The smell I don't like. And actually, I do prefer body cream that is not scented, because I want my fragrance to shine. I'm not into layering body cream with fragrances. I love to be neutral and I play with fragrances. I do not mix body cream with fragrances, also because if it is so scented that it will mix actually with my fragrance, what if I want to, you know, change my fragrance? I want something else, maybe for the evening. No, I just don't like this idea. The whole idea of layering body cream with fragrance is just not for me. Now, the last thing that I have to mention about body care is that I am using on my body retinol. And I go for strong retinols because your body can tolerate it. So you can go with high percentage of retinol. I used already 2 of the Ordinary Gran Active Retinoid 2%, and I do that only during winter. During summer, I do not use retinol on my skin, on my body, because of sun exposure, etc. And I don't use it every day, of course. I use it maybe twice a week. I can't say if it works or not because I'm not very consistent with it. And I forgot, there is another product that I used for my face that I forgot to talk about. This is, finally, I finished it, the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Again, a product that everybody loves, and it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I just don't get the hype. It is pricey, but it will not end. I have this now for 2 years. Also because I use it only night. So it remained for 2 years. So for the price, it's okay. So I'm not going to talk about the price as much as, I don't know, it's not it. Let's leave it like that. Let's move to hair products, and I have a big flop. This one. This is Alpecin Double Effect Coffee Shop. This shampoo claims to help with your hair not falling, and this made my hair fall like crazy. Oh my God. And I know that it is this shampoo because it started when I used it. Once I stopped it, I didn't suffer anymore of hair fall. So this product is to avoid. If you have it in your country, avoid it. A brand that I've tested again because of the advent calendar of Cult Beauty last year is Sacha Juan. This is the shampoo and this is the scalp conditioner. Enjoyed it, liked it, but not enamored with it. It's okay, and for the price tag, I don't think that I'm going to repurchase it. The one product that I finished that I'm going to repurchase over and over, and I would highly, highly recommend, is this one. This is beautiful. This is Jisoo, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is a honey-infused hair oil. Oh my God. I am not a fan of oil at all, on hair, on body, whatever. I do not like oil. This is the only oil that I am obsessed with. You need just a small amount. You put it in the ends of your hair and then you brush your hair, and it's, I don't know, it's magic. It transforms your hair to this very soft, beautiful hair. You cannot imagine. Highly recommend this product. And it is pricey, but this one was enough for me for almost 10 months. So for a product that lasts so long, I don't think that it is overly priced. Love this product, and I am using currently their shampoo and conditioner and mask. So I am going into this brand since I love this oil so much, and I am liking till now. It's not enough to have a final opinion, but till now I have great experience. So that was it. These were my empties of 2023. I know this is kind of a random content here on my channel, but if you are curious about my skincare, my makeup, I have my most used product also in the description down below, so you can check them for a detailed routine for my skincare and also my makeup, my go-to makeup look, let's say. Tell me in the comments down below, what is your holy grail sunscreen and moisturizer? These are the two that I'm mostly curious about. Looking forward to see your comments down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time. Ciao.